It is well known that the population of the world is getting older. By the year 2050, according to the United Nations, 1 in 6 of us will be aged 65 or older. That is an issue. It is an issue for all of us at this moment. It will be an issue, an even greater issue in the future. But also accompanying this is the fact that an increasing percentage of the population will have sensory disabilities. They will either have visual impairment, hearing impairment, or, and very often, both of those together. And in addition to which, there are those who are deaf-blind as well. By the year 2030, and that is very close, the number of people who are deaf-blind will have doubled. Now, these are issues which require support, which require attention. This situation is often looked upon as a cost, as an increase in taxation, as a problem for society. SenSage was born, and we developed SenSage because we regard it as an opportunity for people who are aging, elderly, with sensory disabilities, but not only for them, an opportunity for society and an opportunity for us to develop services and support mechanisms which enable them to retain their independence in society. So SenSage was born from an opportunity which is recognised by practitioners and service providers and by the elderly people themselves throughout Europe. So it was also born from a realisation by people that we need to develop a network to gather information, resources, materials, methodologies together so that it could be developed and looked upon as a transnational, not just a national problem. So the first aim of SenSage is to become the reference point in Europe for the gathering and sharing and exchanging of knowledge. We wanted to approach it from a European level, to bring together nations and resources and organisations throughout Europe to approach this problem in a positive way, to approach the situation as one whereby we could all learn, all develop good practices, and all, in fact, work towards the same objective. Therefore, in our partnership of 14 organisations from 11 countries throughout Europe, plus our partners in Quebec and Canada, we have a great variety of people. So that is the first point of SenSage, to become a reference point in Europe. But also, we want to use that knowledge in order to promote the interests and the developing lifelong learning needs of people who are elderly, who are aging with sensory disabilities. We are a network. We're a process. Our objective is to become a reference point throughout Europe, and maybe wider than that, for which knowledge can be brought together, through which people can talk, discuss, exchange and share. We have a website, www.sensage.eu, and if you go into that, you will see that there is scope for a great richness of exchanges, great richness of ensuring that as many people as possible, it has full open access, and not only the professionals, but also, of course, aging people themselves. But also, we want to use that knowledge in order to promote the interests and the developing lifelong learning needs of people who are elderly, who are aging with sensory disabilities, a centre of excellence. We also aim for it to become a centre of pressing and pushing for the better quality of life and better quality of services for this group. Similarly, we want to make sure that SenSage continues after the conclusion of the 3-year funding from Europe. This is an issue that is not going to disappear. SenSage similarly must not disappear. SenSage, the network of networks, faces these challenges, takes them on board, and seeks the opportunities it can create for people who are aging with sensory disabilities. We hope that you will come and join us. We hope that you will help to share with us in developing a resource base, in finding information, sharing information, methodologies, ways of working, and that you will really want to be part of the SenSage experience, taking forward this opportunity, helping us all meet the challenge that is in front of us through lifelong learning for people who are aging with sensory disabilities.